few weeks ago, I copied this speed build exterior, and I asked you guys if you wanted to see me build the inside, and you did. So in today's video, I'm going to be decorating the inside of this mega mansion in BLOXBURG. We have 1, 2, 3 stories to do, so buckle up and get ready for the ride of your life. Let's do this! So I must admit, it feels very strange immediately going to the inside of a build, but I'm thinking that we should actually start with the garage, which might sound very strange, but I really want to use the new lift. I say new, it's been in the game for about 10 months now, but basically there's like a little building hack. I'll show you exactly what it is with this car. We already have a car, perfect. So basically how it works is you get your car, you then drive in, and then you just press toggle lift. Oh, sugar! Oh, I'm being caught in a car crush. I'm so sorry. You are meant to place it in the basement, and then when you drive in, it takes your car down and we can just drive into our underground garage. So it sounds easy enough, but I will probably mess it up because I'm 2 seconds in and we've already messed everything up already. So I feel like whoever lives in this big, massive house is gonna have loads of sport cars. Did any of you watch Jeffree Star's house tour back in the day?
Oh, hello, everybody.
He had about 500 cars, and this house is gonna be basically like that today. Task complete. I didn't do nothing. Apply. I swear it's always apply a material. Like every day, that's what it is. Enough jibber jabber out of the way. Let's actually get some sexy wall trims in. As for the bottom, though, we're gonna go for some bricks. Now, I don't think I'm gonna put anything other than the garage in this mountain. If I do, we can always just remove this floor, but for now, it doesn't really matter how this looks. And oh my gosh, we can have an absolute field day with this. I've just thought, normally, I put them, but today we can put these lamps instead. Baby, you light up my world like nobody else. Now, you might notice I'm only adding a little corner here. That's because I want us to be able to reverse out the back of this, because I'm a terrible driver. Only in BLOXBURG. In real life, to be fair, I'm not actually too shabby. And it might surprise you to know, I used to be an iPad BLOXBURGer. If you go and watch like my first ever video, which loads of you guys have done, first of all, you'll hear me talking like, hi guys. Welcome to my channel, because I was shy as hell. And second of all, you will see me playing on an iPad. I know, I used to think laptop was bad. Was I dumb? And what I think could really make this look beautiful is just by adding some simple LEDs, like not even customly placed, just adding them free willy-nilly. And maybe I should have colored them first. Whoopsie. But there we go, that is now the mechanism in place. So now we just have this gigantic garage, and I think that we should just have some fences. There's no point adding big old walls, is there? Now the only problem is I hardly have any cars. I have a limo. You know what, this suits it though, a nice rich limo, and then maybe a go-kart, and then maybe Hagrid's car. And guys, this is really where we need to be using lots of lamps to get the lights in. And we're also going to make it kind of look like a parking lot because I'm going to add pillars in between. Oh, that does look pretty sick. But there we go. This is our underground garage. What a weird but wonderful way to start off the video. So now we can move into the actual entryway, which has a million lights. I don't know what these are all doing here. We're even missing a roof. Jeez, I really didn't finish this, did I? Oh, this is so fun, guys. We get to do the layout so early on in the video. For now, we'll just keep the floor as grey. Obviously, we will change that in a moment. Now, where even is the front door? Oh, it's here. Okay, so as you walk in, I'm actually going to have a closed off entryway. We have a family friend who has like this massive house. And as you walk in, she has like this little porchway. And then I'm going to add like a little bathroom here. How good is that? So if you don't want people coming into like your actual house, let's say it's like a cousin you hate, then you can just shove them into this toilet and then they can go afterwards. Then I'm going to add this absolutely massive secondary hallway, which is going to have the staircase in it. It's going to be a big old staircase. That then leaves a couple of rooms either side. This room here, I think, should be the kitchen. It's a really, really bright and lovely room. Although, oh, this could make a good lounge room. Oh, couldn't it? Like a nice 2-story lounge. Yeah, I'm sorry. I've changed my mind. We're doing that instead. And oh no, I can't decide whether we should have the 2-story lounge room here or here. Now, before we do the upstairs layout, I'm going to need to fix this floor. It's literally giving me like a headache. I don't know about you, but I have to build on a perfectly neat, perfectly flat, everything perfect floor. Otherwise, I cannot build a good layout. And what fresh Bloxburg maintenance lobby? What kind of maintenance are you doing that is more important than my flooring? I don't think you have one. Whenever these things happen, I always feel the need to check the update log. Nothing. Wait, what? Oh, yeah. They basically, did you know, guys, they added the ability to gift game passes, money, and BLOXBURG. When this becomes an update blog. No, but I just thought that was so cool. Anyway, let's go back into this plot. And also, I need all the walls to be grey. So now we can add the staircase in. And I originally wanted like an absolutely gigantolinkalanka staircase. But I don't know if we're actually going to be able to fit one now because, don't know if you noticed, hi. Yeah, but you know what? I'm actually going to use these staircases because you can do this. Oh, hello. Having it 1.5 blocks wide. Although that doesn't really work, does it? What am I trying to actually accomplish there? Get out of here. We'll just use the attitude stairs. These stairs have so much attitude. You're gonna wish you didn't mess with them. So we've got the staircase in, and as I just said, I cannot function without flooring. My slogan should be flooring for function. So as we walk up, obviously this is our hallway. I don't know, what is this? What is the point of this? I really don't know what I was doing in the last video, to be honest with you. So here is, of course, gonna be the master bedroom, mainly because it fits this little ensuite on so well on the side there. Then I guess we could have another bedroom here with its own ensuite because that works really well. And then another bedroom, but it's looking a little plain. So we need to do the coloring. And normally I would just snap my fingers and it would magically be done. But today I actually think we should look up some designs. How do you expect me to make that? I should stop doing this. This is putting me to shame. Do you know what? I don't like that game anymore. I do not like the game looking at other people's houses. So we're going to go for institutional white, I think, in most of the rooms. This was meant to be a 2-story room. Oh dear. Oh dear. Okay, instead, this can be the master bedroom with an ensuite and closet. And then I guess it's only a 3-bedroom house, so guys, well, you'll get over it. Let's paint the wall. 1 hour later. And with that, guys, all of the wall trims, plastering. Is that the word? Yes, plastering is done. And I sort of discovered that we had an extra room down here. Now, I was wondering to myself, you know, as you do, whether we should make it a bedroom or a study. But I think I've decided on a study, to be honest with you. And also, I decided that this is going to be the kitchen instead of that room. This is instead going to be the dining room with some nice glass bifold doors. We're gonna have them a little bit like that. That looks absolutely gorgeous. Sorry, he looks absolutely gorgeous. Just had to fix that ceiling. So as a matter of fact, I think we should start with the dining room kitchen combo. So we're gonna have double doors. Oh, sadly we can't. We can only have single door going into the dining room and then a single door going into the kitchen. Now that we're in the kitchen, it's actually a very strange shape. We have a lot of little weird indents and I really don't like them. So much so, I think I'm actually gonna remove them. So as for our counters, this L shape in the corner here appears to me the most appropriate place to build our kitchen. I mean, like I said, it's a very, very strange layout in here. Modern kitchen, I cannot spell. Modern kitchen counter. Okay, so we've got some all black, we've got marble. A lot of them are like navy, I've noticed, with marble. Okie dokie, you want navy? You best believe you're gonna get it because navy is one of my absolute favorites. So if you wanna know how to get navy, sand blue and then use the color. Ew. What is this? That just looks like the default color. Like, what's the difference between that? That is not nice. Okay, right, we'll have to make it concrete then. And we've got like a little bit of a bohemian vibe going on instead. As for the appliances, the other day I was like, let's start using the cheap oven. Was I actually on something? I ain't using no cheap oven. I'm using the most expensive one. And the most expensive one here, that's a fridge. And to stick with that bohemian vibe, I'm actually going to make this like a pine cone. Now, I have a 2-step guide to turn your kitchen from trash to true Reese's. Yes, that is my newest slogan. Step 1 is adding some of these, like just some kitchen wall decorations. It can be pans, it can be whatever you want. It can even be like the spice racks. Step 2 is going into painting and getting yourself a marble decal. And once you've placed that in, your kitchen is now true Reese's.
But I must still admit, this does seem very, very small.
Like, part of me is wondering if we should switch this up. I think we need something Jurassic in here. Jurassic? This ain't Jurassic Park with dinosaurs everywhere. I meant Jurassic. So I'm thinking an extra large island. So this here is just your typical island. And then we're going to extend off of this and like flip it on the other side. And also, why is the floor marble? I've literally never done that in my entire existence. What is this? This is beautiful. It's like china. You know, like china plates that your grandmother might have? That is so fancy. I'm just putting them in the middle on display. That is literally all we need here. Now that up there is literally the most triggering thing I've ever seen. But what we could do here is like use it to our advantage. We could make ourselves like a little vaulted ceiling. So if we get one of these, we'll flip it around. We'll just do it with one to start off with. So if we just do a little bit of maneuvering like this. It's a bit strange. Oh my gosh, we can actually lift it up way more though. That actually looks really nice. No, it's different actually. That's slightly unusual to anything I've ever done before.
It's unusual, it is.
And just as a final flourish down the side, I'm gonna add one of these. I must say, I'm rather proud of that. And I guess to finish it off, maybe we should add the literal appliances. So into the dining room is gonna be into the unknown. No, into the dining room is going to be a little more simple than you might think. We're going to be using a hairpin dining table. And then at the end, we're going to have like a bit more of a bigger dining chair. I just love the look of having different chairs on a dining table. I think it adds an element of grand. And in the middle, I'm going to put some lemons. And these can basically be like the snack whilst you're waiting for your main course. And do you guys want to see what I made for my lunch date? It makes me look really fat. I didn't eat all of this to myself. Well, not really. Doesn't it look so good? It's so close to Christmas. I thought I would make myself like a really tasty mini buffet before Christmas came around. What do you guys do on Christmas Day? I've asked you your Christmas Eve routines, but let me know your Christmas Day routines. Since I've been blathering on, I've literally done this whole dining room and it's absolutely gorgeous. It's stunning. I absolutely love this. I'm feeling all jolly, guys. It's all the best parts of building a house, but you don't actually have to build the house. You just have to do the interior. Next up, I feel we should do the hallways. We'll basically have double doors going into all these rooms. So firstly, I guess we could use a couple of plants in the corners. And if all else fails, a big daddy carpet. And somebody recommended I try my iconic carpet with this texture. But let's try this, guys. That actually looks a little bit nice. I mean, it looks a bit weird, but I ain't gonna moan too much. I think it's actually pretty stunning. Also over here, I'm gonna add a little window. And then as you walk in, this is gonna be like our storage area. And that is actually one of my better entryways, isn't it? I really love this. I definitely think it's credits to the person who built that exterior because that's really helped me with the interior. And we're missing a roof here as well. What is going on with me today? But because we have room, I don't see any reason why we shouldn't be sneaky and shove a bath in here as well. And then just next to it, the toilet. So, oh my gosh, wow. I hope this is tinted glass that we have there.
Bombastic side eye.
And when you really think about BLOXBURG prices, they're sort of astonishing. $90 for a plunger. Obviously, I know like you earn way more in BLOXBURG, so they've got to change it up a little bit, but jeez. So that is basically the entryway done. And for all the other hallways, I just copied that. And there we have it. These are actually really, really nice. If anything, they're just a little dark, which I don't know how that's happened because look how many lights are underneath here. But we'll just add some more. But so it looks like after all, we are going to have to add some of these, but it's no biggie. Whenever I say no biggie, it reminds them of Biggie Norris. And guys, I actually love the Norris nuts. Like I still watch them sometimes. So I was thinking this could actually be the study as you walk in. Then we could have a gym coming off the kitchen and then the laundry room and then obviously the big lounge room. But I'm going to do the big lounge room first because look at this. We just have a big 2-story lounge room here waiting to be used. So is it just me who's thinking that we should switch out these windows? Because they're perfect other than the fact that that gap in the middle is just not doing things, is it? Like it's just making it look worse and worse and worse. So we'll delete these and we'll replace them. So in these rooms, I think I'm actually going to make some custom huge plants that go up to the top of the roof. So we're going to start with the... Is it the circular? Yeah, the circular metal planter. And I think I remember on the outside, yeah, we actually have loads of custom decals already, although these are more trees rather than anything else. So if you don't know how to do this, basically you get yourself a decal and then you need a transparent basic cube and you thin it out just like this. So it's literally ready-made, perfect for us here. And then you've got to somehow grab the bottom if you can. I guess the next step should be putting in some TVs. And maybe as a little treat up here, we could even add some more glass windows just to let that extra little bit of light in, really. I absolutely adore that. So now we just need to add the actual sofas themselves in. And I know it seems basic. I always use them.
Basic.
But I think today I'm just going to have the sleek armchairs, maybe with a couple of wicker. Oh my gosh, that looks absolutely gorgeous. And then in the middle, we're going to put the trendy coffee table. Oh, we don't want to make scaffolding out of it. A grand piano. Actually, just the classic one. And with that, the lounge room is now also done. So we've even got technically a bit of the second story done in here. So the 2 rooms we have left are the gym and the study downstairs. This is actually going far quicker than I thought it would. So for the gym, I kind of want to like make a little football pitch in here, but no. We've got to be very, very sensible. Although the kitchen is just next door, I was thinking if I had a home gym, I'd want like a counter system in there with a mini fridge with ice cold bottles of water in there. Although if I'm being 100% honest, in England at the moment, if you even just get water out the tap, it tastes like ice water. It's so cold. Now the treadmills are going to face this wall, and that's because along this wall is where we're going to pop the mirrors. So there we go, that's the gym done. Also just realized we have a laundry room, so... But to be fair, you guys have seen me build so many laundry rooms, like, I don't think it really matters at this point. Although, none quite in this shape. Did you know ironing boards actually have a special place in my heart? I cannot wear clothes that have not been ironed. Or I should rephrase that. I cannot wear creased clothes. So sometimes clothes just don't crease, and that is amazing. But like, I cannot leave the house in clothes that are creased. I don't know, it's just one thing I can't do. So lastly, we have the study, but I actually think I'm gonna head upstairs and do a couple of bedrooms now. Maybe starting with the master bedroom, which as far as the ensuite's concerned, it's actually really hard to add baths into a little tiny ensuite like this. In fact, I think we're gonna have to use the shower. You guys do not need to see me build a 3rd bathroom. And also, I said we're doing the bedroom, and we've just done 2 bathrooms. What is wrong with me? So we'll go get our double bed out. I don't think I want those windows there, not being rude. As for my pillows, I'm actually going to switch them up to be really modern. So these are probably going to be like the most uncomfortable looking pillows in the world, but in the middle we'll have a slightly smaller one. As for our end tables, again, there's only so much you can really do with these, but I guess we could spice it up a little bit, making it a bit more romantic with some roses. But there we go, that is the master bedroom done. We're going to do a similar thing in this room, and then the final bedroom is actually a nursery. So I'm going to go in and we're going to grab the jungle leaves texture, and with that, the interior of this house is now complete. And oh my gosh, I forgot how beautiful the exterior was as well. This is amazing. Okay, Reese's Cups, here we are outside the house. And it got me thinking, you know how we have a catalogue in BLOXBURG? I think they should add some houses that have empty rooms inside. I know they did this once with, I think it was Glossy's build, but they should do it more. So if you are curious, this is what the exterior looks like. We've obviously seen it several times before, but obviously we're heading straight inside. Now, this plot values at $687,000. Now we'll start off with the garage. Oh gosh, no, that's not how it's meant to go. This is meant to be up, starting with. So let's say you've just arrived home, you would reverse into your garage, and then you would toggle your lift like this. Oh, okay, it's working so far, Then you would like reverse through this gap, and you do about 10 3-point turns like this, and finally, you can get in here, and then you can park your car. Oh my gosh, that was the best parking ever. So next up, we can go up our stairs, and oh my gosh, it looks so much better with things inside here now. So this is our entryway. A lot of the doors are open from when I did like the empty tour in the last video, but as you can see, we do have the little downstairs bathroom in here. So it is a pretty big house. Like, we have lots of different places to go. And is it just me? BLOXBURG is being so laggy lately. I really don't know what's going on. Like, every time I click something, it takes absolutely ages to do it. Like, what is this? Like, what is so laggy? Anyway, this is the this is the living room. This is the entry hall, which is where you can get to many different rooms. So obviously we have the study. Then just through here, we have the dining room, which I think looks absolutely stunning. It looks very big and grand. We of course get the big windows, and it leads us into the kitchen. So this is where it gets really, really big, because we have the big dining room, we have the big kitchen, which in itself is another amazing room. We then have a gym and a laundry room. I feel like I'm going so quick, but I just get very overexcited. There's so many different things to look at in here. And then we have the laundry room, so we can do some washing, ironing, folding the clothes, all that kind of jazz. We then have a little closet, and finally down here, the 2-story lounge room, probably the best room in the whole house, definitely my favorite. So as we head upstairs, we have several places to go. We have our very own balcony out here, which is absolutely lovely. And then we have a few different rooms. So I actually quite like this upstairs hallway. Although it's a bit smaller than normal, it's still pretty dandy. We have a big old master bedroom with its very own ensuite. Then we have another bathroom, which, please say this is facing the right way. Oh my gosh, it is. We're not smashing our head on a board today. Wowza. And then we have a nursery and finally a guest bedroom too. So I hope you guys like watching me decorate the interior of this beautiful house. Let me know if you want to see me do something like this again. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one.